Today's AskReddit post. What is slowly killing people without their knowledge? Oh boy, this is gonna be a good one. Let's get started. Lack of sleep, poor diet, lack of exercise. Why you gotta be personal? For real man. I don't sleep till about 3 AM every day. I wake up at 10:30, 11 am. Stress. No. I'm very aware of this killing me. People are aware, the question is more of if the owners and bosses are aware or care, until they get the message. PPL will do what they have to do to make ends meet, even at the expense of their own health. Lack of exercise, sedentary lifestyle. Maybe the biggest one. I work in a hospital and there are so many patients that come in that live a sedentary lifestyle. I sit at my desk way too much. Currently have inflammation around the pelvis. Although I'm pretty good about exercising for 30 minutes per day. Bad sleep hygiene. So overlooked as a danger, and as a matter of fact even glorified, because you are apparently cool, that you sleep deprivate. Here is the bad news. There is no body adaptation to this, and the nature hasn't figured out to adapt, because we are the only species dumb enough to do this. Sleep deprivation can lead to insulin resistance. Oh. But you can take insulin. But it will be decades before we invent a way to regenerate neurons. That's the really dangerous part of not sleeping well. Loneliness. Seriously. People. We evolved as a eusocial species. We don't just do better when we cooperate in groups. We need extensive contact with a small group of other people to stay healthy. How many of us are starved for touch? For hugs and cuddling? For the sound of the voices of our loved ones? Loneliness kills just as sure as heart disease does. Have people not paid attention to that report published about a quarter century ago by Dr. Britney Spears regarding her loneliness and the effects it was having on her? Birthday cake. I know someone who had some every year, and eventually it killed him. Then it's a good thing I have birthday ice cream. Haha. Doctors hate this one weird trick. Shortening telomeres. Misfolded proteins. Alcohol. Someday everyone is going to realize that this is too far down on this list. And I'm a drinker, so I'm not preaching. Time. Right. If Justin Timberlake didn't buy one coffee, his mom would still be alive. Shit, I missed that part. One was watching the Subway Surfers footage to the immediate left of it. Microplastic. Sugar. I'm so addicted. I quit tobacco. Quit weed. But sugar is the one I feel is the hardest to kick. Do you like any fruits? I have a huge sweet tooth. Ordered. More in control now and not addicted, but I found that nature's sugar fruits takes away the edge. His song. Softly. Strumming my pain with his fingers. Overwork. Dental problems. Inactivity. If you work an office job that's extremely stressful, and then all you want to do on weekends is veg, that's understandable. But at some point you need to get moving. Moving can look like anything though. It doesn't have to be an intense workout. Go for a walk. Clean your house/apartment etc. Do some light stretches. Play. So many people don't realize how important play is for the body. I get out with my kids, and it didn't occur to me initially how much play movement I didn't do anymore until I started running around, jumping over puddles, and the like with them. So many things we took for granted as kids gets harder as you become an adult. Plus, play is good for our brain and giving us endorphins. Go outside and play. Get a jump rope. Get some chalk and make yourself a hopscotch board. Jump over the lines and cracks in a sidewalk or parking lot. Move in silly ways and fun ways, just move. Oxygen. The science is in. Wake up sheeple. Everyone is addicted to it, and we are all slowly dying. 100% of people who come into contact with oxygen die. Vitamin deficiency. Lots of produce half the vitamin value. I ate a brownie for breakfast, but also a multivitamin, so I'm good. Vitamin B as brownie. Sleeping not enough. You sleep less than 6 hours as an adult? Congrats. Now your chance to get a heart attack is increased by 3/4. 3/4 what? You get 3/4 more heart attack per heart attack. Energy drinks. They're highly addictive, very dangerous, and increasingly popular. The new cigarettes. Except anyone of any age can buy them. Social media. Social media sucks, but how exactly is it killing anyone? Toying with their brain chemistry. Sure. A lot of mass shooters are being radicalized in online white nationalist and or misogynist hate groups. Untreated mental health conditions are a major factor, along with outside stresses like bullying or financial problems. Easy access to guns, but an online echo chamber that reinforces that you are a victim of society/hated group X and they all need to pay with their lives definitely pushes some shooters over the edge. Sleep apnea. If you have a partner that you sleep with, chances are they are aware and may or may not have mentioned it. Single people who sleep alone though can realistically go years and years with moderate to severe sleep apnea and be completely unaware. Honestly, it's up there with smoking and high blood pressure in terms of the damage that it does to your body over an extended period of time. Arguing about politics. Now, I feel the years that takes off my lifespan. Sitting too much. The air we breathe. Processed food. Loneliness. No genuine emotional connection. Fear. Fear of intimacy. Vulnerability. You name it. Fear makes us lose so much. And I see it in everyone. I feel this. I wish someone would just give me a hug. Asterisk WAVES hands at EVERYTHING asterisk. COVID. Each time you get it more damage is done, especially to your vascular system. More people are becoming disabled every day. Stress. COVID. It's becoming increasingly clear through studies just how dangerous even one infection is, let alone multiple. It's a vascular disease that damages every organ of the body, sometimes permanently. Plus, the immune system takes incredible damage that will make any response to future illnesses and disease diminished. I know a young lady that has long COVID. Very frustrating for her. She never feels very good. Post-COVID damage to the immune system, vascular system, heart, brain, kidneys, liver and lungs, etc. High fructose corn syrup. Macro and nanoplastics. At least we'll never have to worry about picoplastics. But what about femtoplastics? The passage of time. Each second brings you closer to your inevitable death. People changing the criteria needed to meet a medical condition. Whether it be making the criteria easier or more difficult to reach. People are taking advantage for greed and profit. As a medical biller/coder, yup, and I imagine it will only get worse. Lack of education and support for healthy life promotion. In other words, as an average person in the overpriced, underpaid, undersupported hamster wheel of common society, we are constantly being herded into categories/systems that are not good for our health, but are profitable for others. Money and power are part of positive health endurance. It's too expensive to be super healthy in many facets. A sedentary job will more than likely pay the bills better than a labor job. One you sit on your ass all day, the other doesn't help fund a more nutritious diet, or in some cases good healthcare. And then there's the mental health world. That's a whole other issue. We are being killed slowly by class inequality emo. PFAS. You would like the movie Dark Waters. I still can't believe they didn't let Ruffalo say they knew. And they let it happen. In that movie. Shameful. What I sent. Loneliness. I know people who are lonely, even though they are married with kids. It's the lack of human connection. It happens slowly, because it's easy for busy people to let days, weeks, months, and then years prevent them from fostering good relationships. I've seen it manifest with addiction. depression, and so on. The ones I'm thinking of aren't people who you'd identify as lonely, because again married with kids, bustling careers full of people, but they are lonely. Post-COVID damage to the immune system, vascular system, heart, brain, kidneys, liver and lungs etc. Fad diets, detoxing, juice cleanses, strict intermittent fasting, etc. Source: IQ dietitian. Alcohol and cured meats, Inkel bacon, are known carcinogens, but the general public seems to be either unaware or unconcerned. Radon probably. Don't take it for a granite. Multiple covered infections. Sugar. Anton Chigurh. Very funny, because the only person that pissed him off, that he didn't kill, is the fat woman in the trailer park office. Sadness. Pretending the pandemic is over, and promoting the myth that repeat infections are no big deal. America's ultra-processed % corporate food. The FDA has sold us out. They've allowed these companies to put so much in area and $ in our food without ever really knowing what it does to us, because the corporations said it is okay. Bro, you actually watched the whole video. I'd give you a high five if I was a human. Make sure to click the like button and subscribe for more great content. See you next time.